Hey guys, Travis here with socialpaintball.com. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Tippmann X7 Phenom marker. This is the new one out by Tippmann. It comes with the flex valve technology, they call it, and it is a spool valve setup. Yep, you heard me right. It is a spool valve by Tippmann. So it should shoot extremely smooth. I'm really looking forward to shooting this marker to see how smooth it is. Spool valves shoot really nice. This gun is obviously, it is a spool valve, so it is electronic, and it's also has mechanical features as well. So if your battery goes bad in it or dies for some reason, it's still going to shoot. The gun will work with CO2 or compressed air, and it has an extremely low operating pressure, about 300 pounds. So that's going to be really low. It should have a very low amount of kick. The valve is a serialist design. It's got a built-in reg in it. It's got a selector switch here, and you can change that from all different modes. And the gun is also programmable. I'm going to show you a little bit about that in a second. But it has 5 firing modes, all the way from semi, burst to full auto. And it also has the newer improved Cyclone Feed system there. The marker it's really just a joy to hold. This piece is going to go right on there when I get it all assembled together. Just took it out of the box. This thing really nice. I love the selector switch on it. The other thing about Tippmann's before is that if you have to field strip them, it's usually not very enjoyable. They're a little difficult, a pain to get open and get to all the parts. However, this gun is not the case. I'm going to show you how you can field strip this gun in just a few minutes, take it apart, clean it all out, put it back together. Alright, I'm going to show you how to field strip this marker. It is so easy, it's really amazing. Basically, you're just going to have a couple of pins here that holds this thing together. So what you want to do is flip it around this side. You can take a little screwdriver, an Allen wrench, anything, kind of give it a little push on that pin right there, which I already did, and give it a little push on that pin, get it started. Now once you flip it over here, you're just going to pull these little pins out. It can be a little tight when it's new. As you do it a few times, I'm sure it'll get a little looser. You can see how those pins are. They just got little metal clips on the end that just hold those things in, so you don't have any cotter pins you have to worry about pushing out of the way. It's all little spring clips right there that hold those pins in. Once you take those 2 pins out, you can easily remove the grip. Now once you do that, what's nice is there's not 50 other parts that are going to fall out and you got to chase them all over the place. Everything stays intact. Alright, once you do that, you can go ahead and push in the other pin here. Pull that one out. Now this pin, you'll notice, you need to pay attention. This pin is just a smidgen shorter, okay? So make sure that that pin goes in the right place. But these 2 here are the same size that hold your grip frames. To keep those together, take that off. Okay, now that removes the end cap. It has no springs or anything into it, just one solid piece. It's not spring loaded. And the next pin you're going to remove is this one right here. That holds the spool valve in place. So you can just give that a little. Actually, you don't have to push that through the other side. You can just kind of lift it right up here, like so. Pull that one out. Now this one, it does take a little bit of lube, and it does have some O-rings on it. So every time you take that out, you want to probably clean it and give it just a little bit of lube. Now once you do that, the next thing you have to do is the bolt now will, or the spool valve will pull back just a little bit, and when that happens, just unplug this little piece right here from the Cyclone Feed. See that? Again, it has an O-ring on it, and it does have a little lube, so again, you want to probably lube it back up a little bit when you take that out. Now once you do that, looky here. There we go. Comes completely out. You can clean it. You can look right down the barrel now. You can clean that, lube it, do all your maintenance, put it right back together. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how quick it is to just put this thing back together. I'm going to go ahead and slide the bolt back in. Now once you do that, first thing you want to do is plug this hose back in. Okay, now you need to do that first because once you get it all back together, it's going to go in this position and you have to have the larger hole to make that work, okay? So once you do that, I'm going to flip it back over so you can see it on this side. You can go ahead and get these holes lined up. See those right there? You got to get that lined up. Once you do, you can it'll snap right back in. That's the one with the O-rings. Make sure you got a little bit of lube on there. Then you're going to put your end cap back on. And I'm going to put that pin back in place. Okay. Now you're ready for your grip frame. Again, I'm doing this upside down and left-handed. Alright, and I'm going to put pin in there, pin in there, like so. You are back in business again. Alright, I'm going to show you how the different firing modes work on the gun. The only one that changes is the top one right here. Factory default is full auto, and what that means is after you fire the marker 3 times or pull the trigger 3 times in less than 1 second, it goes into full auto mode. I'm not going to change the firing mode because I really want to shoot this thing on full auto, and I'm sure you want to see it that way too, but you can hear that? That's full auto right there. That's where we're going to shoot it. But what you do is take like an Allen or something like that, and there's a little button you push right here, lights up this little LED, and then you can go through all the different modes, change it. You can go from change it to auto response. You can do it turbo mode, semi-auto. Go to Tippmann site and check out that manual, and you can see all these different modes. We just don't have time to go into all of them today because we have time limits on our video. But change your velocity right here. There's no knobs or anything. Basically, you're just going to take like an Allen screw, Allen wrench or something like that, and you're just going to put it right in there, and you're going to twist that up and down for your velocity. So it's real easy to get to. So let's go shoot this thing over the chrono. Let's take a couple shots over the chrono and let's see how it does. 60, 64, 366, 360. Oh, look at that! Extremely consistent. All right, let's go ahead and shoot it. Okay, let's shoot this thing. I got it on full auto mode, so I'm gonna after you pull the trigger 3 times, less than a second, it's gonna go full auto on you. So let's see how it does. That is very, very smooth. No kick at all. This is fun.